Hello everyone, and welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. The messenger is here. Let's see what news he has to bring us. We know that there's a lot going on in the astrology, a lot pertaining to love, as Venus is retrograding through Capricorn. We've just had a new moon in Capricorn. Happy birthday if you're having your birthday today. Emotionally, it can be a little bit restricting today because the moon is right on top of Venus at the 22nd degree, which really does point back to the beginning of 2020. That's where Pluto and Saturn met up. But it's as though we're revisiting that time, but we're given a chance to work things over. So we are reading the energies. Remember, this is a general reading, 3rd of January of 2022. Let's see what Spirit and what the Divine, what the Messenger, what Hermes, Mercury, who's preparing very soon to retrograde. Let's see what we need to see before he turns retrograde. Remember, as Mercury mid-month will turn retrograde, do whatever it is you need to do right now. Okay, any signing of contracts or anything pertaining to your car, anything that is... Hello, Agape. I think I'm her cue when she sees me on the table, but I don't know. Hello, Agape. Hi, Agape. Where were you? And you just came in out of the blue. You gonna let Mummy read? I was just talking about preparing for Mercury retrograde. Venus is already retrograde, and we know things considering love are not going to be easy. And money. Venus is money, and it's our values. And she's rubbing herself up against Hermes and Mercury, who's hopefully will bring us messages of love. Now she's climbing on my shoulder up here. I know you love me. Let's take the messages for today, dear Spirit. Okay, let's just see as Agape is here. Let's see what cards fall out. We've got Pisces and the Page of Cups. We've got the King of Wands. And we've got the Six of Swords. So leaving conflict. There's some sort of an offer or an apology. King of Wands we know is very much about desire and passion. He's the go-to masculine leader. He is a leader. Maybe he's got his own business. He could be someone that's just very much about getting out there. It's that Martian energy, and Mars is in Sagittarius. This is hopefully speaking to the ability to expand and to Agape, you're going to have to get down. The ability to expand and also to move towards what it is that we desire. Right? The King of Wands, he's going to insist. Now, it could be a Leo, could be a Sagittarius, could be an Aries. Agape, more, please get down. Thank you, sweetheart. Good girl. Go and sit over there. So, some sort of action will be taken. Okay, Pisces is, of course, we know it's the dream. Jupiter is now in Pisces, so helping to bring magic. Agape, come on, sweetheart. Come on, sweet pea. Come on, love. Down you go. Good girl. Good girl. Okay, let's take a couple more cards. We know that these two cards fell out on their own. Six of Swords could be physical travel, the ability to do that, or leave conflict behind and have the courage, right, either to apologize, to send out that message. There's stuff going on here. Remember, this Six of Swords does come after the Five of Swords, so that's why I spoke of leaving conflict or leaving, someone. It could be this King of Wands who's been thinking too much thought processing, and it can speak to self-sabotage as well. Yes, it could relate to three people, a situation where there's external noise or some sort of a situation that's sort of hindering the movement. But I see here with the courageous King of Wands, who's got the ability to create whatever he yearns for, whatever he wants. He's got the experience. So let's see. We've got the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups. Someone's willing to take a risk, and I've been talking about a risk recently. She's like, you know, she's coming out of a golden trunk. Something that's filled with gold. There's a lot of gold. It's the Leo energy, I believe. But maybe finances can also be playing a part in your story. Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment. We've got the moon. Now, that new moon in Capricorn, not an easy new moon because it's a Saturnian new moon. Saturn is limiting, but Saturn is also rewarding after we've proven that we've got courage, we've got the ability to move forward, to prove that we can take leadership. We know the King of Wands is a leader. The moon can be, and what we see in this depiction, she's like drowning in her emotions. So what I get from this card is that someone's leaving something behind and having the ability to move forward. Leaving something that was not on their path, was not on your path. It's as though she's going down to the bottom of the sea and she's going to let go. She's purging anything that's been weighing her down. Is it fear? Is it something to do with a home? It could relate to one's mother or where they reside. We know the moon does speak to high perception. Now, obviously, we need to use our intuition because there's no point in trying to communicate beneath all that water. So it does speak to a lot of emotion, maybe even things being hidden, or there have been illusions or fears around someone having the courage to move forward. Let's take one more card, dear Spirit. One more card, one more message. 3rd of January, or whenever you view this video. 3rd of January 2022. And we have the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups, we've got a message right here. There's an envelope down here. There's an offer on the table. Knight of Cups is Scorpio usually, or it's someone coming through as just very romantic. Could be a Pisces, of course. We do have strong Pisces. There is an offer. We know the Knight of Cups, though. We've got the High Priestess, more Piscean energy. Knight of Cups, very emotional, sometimes having doubts in moving forward where matters of love or matters of appreciation and flirtation and newness in love, or just any offer. I do see that there's going to be communication. Knight of Cups looks like the boy next door. He's very sort of not so stuck. Just like, you know, in the traditional tarot, we've got the Knight of Cups in a suit of armor. Here he's more laid back, more flowing. So I don't know if this is a Piscean person. When we've got the High Priestess, again, the High Priestess, Pisces or Virgo, it's Pisces, can speak to also a hidden relationship, an affair. The High Priestess can speak to a spiritual connection as well. Let's see what the Karma Dharma is. We know that the High Priestess is also hidden knowledge. She has a knowing. And we've got the Justice card here, number 11. The scales are being balanced out. Libra is relationships. It's balance and harmony and fairness and coming into equality where matters of love or even legalities are concerned. It can relate to business, of course. The Knight of Wands is usually a boss, someone who holds a position of leadership, a CEO, whoever this is. They're transitioning, they're getting more confident, and remember what I said, they've got the experience under their belt and they're taking a risk as well. Even though they may not have all the knowledge, this could also be someone that's very in tune with the divine, with spirit. And yeah, we're coming from the Three of Swords. There has been a disappointment and a heartbreak. Three of Swords and the High Priestess. Obviously, there's a third person. I don't know if it's a child, if it's in relation to a child. But yeah, let's see what matters of love with the whispers of love speak of. We've got consider your foundation. You are being asked to look at how committed you are to love. Number 50, which is a 5. So how committed is this King of Wands to love? How committed are they to their home? We do have a house. And the house does speak to family. It speaks to security and being grounded and feeling safe and happy within a home or not, because we've got the card of transition. So I don't know if this Knight of Wands is actually moving on. I mean, in this card here, we've got the Page of Cups, and he's cut in two. It's as though someone is divided and doesn't know what to do. And remember that the Knight of Cups, and we've got actually 1 and 9 is 10, 11 cups here. So maybe there's something karmic going on. 11 again is a portal for me always. Maybe it's the timing now. Someone is really looking at their commitment, or how committed are they. It's all about that with Venus retrograding and the moon, a new moon in Capricorn. Is someone committed to doing the hard work where it's just been really tough the past couple of years? Nevertheless, that area of Capricorn has been tough. And we are also closing up an 8-year cycle in matters of love and maybe even career. Capricorn is our goals and our aspirations. Let's take 3 Sibilas on this Knight of Cups. Same energy. The Lamante is an offer, and he's a number 11, everyone. There is an offer. There's romance in the air. There's flirtation. This is like your knight in shining armor. Let's see. This is Romeo. And we've got Giovanna Fanciulla, a sense of virgin and pure energies, newness. It's interesting that they've got their backs turned to each other, though. The Giovanna Fanciulla is, it's pure energy, it's pure love. And it's a 12, which is also the Hanging Man. The Piscean energy is here still, which Pisces is compassion, sacrifice, hold-ups as well. Remember, timing, the Lord of Karma, and timing Saturn is very strong in Aquarius. Let's see what's going on. And we've got the Donna di Servizio, which is a helper. It's the Virgo energy. This is either a friend or I don't think it's an enemy, or if it's just the energies that we're reading, then someone is doing the work, providing a service. So that is my Virgo energy. Service to others is Virgo. We've got Pisces, a lot of Pisces and Virgo frequencies here, as well as Libra, as well as Cancer, Scorpio, Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Gemini. Yep. Let's see what's at the bottom of these Sibilas, because there is help here in moving towards a pure new connection or new start towards a connection. There has to be clarity. There has to be trust. Trusting in the divine order and the divine ability or help coming through from spirit. And we've also got the card of Delirious, which speaks to also being held up. I don't know if you're being held up, because this is a neutral energy, held up by friends, by a situation, by the divine. Something is coming through, an offer is coming through that will leave you in a state of delirium. So, interesting. We've just recently had the Sun trining over from Capricorn, trining over to Uranus in Taurus. Have you seen anything? What's happened for you? Have you had a good surprise? What's come clear for you after confusion? Let's see what the wisdom of the Oracle holds today. And we have regeneration in the reverse. That's the number 46. This is the Scorpio energy, of course. 46, let's put it in the upright and see what the reversed message reads. 46 does equal a 10. Endings come in many forms, and now is the time to stop holding on to what must die so that something better can take its place. Nature's cycles include disease, decay, death, and regeneration. Let whatever isn't working in your life die. Don't be afraid to face the facts. There is no need to struggle or grieve. Wherever your query, let it go. You're about to be reborn. And that's Venus, very close to Pluto, obviously, in the sign of Capricorn. So I guess it could be a promise that that whatever we're letting go of something is coming in to fill the void. And remember that because we're talking about the archetype of Capricorn, Venus is in a tough spot. She's in a Saturnian home. So whatever has been challenging, limiting, or very karmic in her life, she's actually doing the work to let it go. Let's see emotionally where we are. And we have a new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra. Wow, everyone. Wow. New moon in Libra, we know Libra is the time of September. I don't know if this promises September for you, but some of you could be having a new romantic cycle with a Libra, or with a relationship that will give you what you give, what you've given, or what you're both on the same grounds, on the same level. So it's like a new romantic cycle comes in, and that's the justice that we receive. So even if this is work, a new partnership or a new position, there's a new cycle beginning. And remember, it is a Venusian new cycle, as Venus rules Libra. New moon, new beginning, new forms of balance and harmony, and someone is considering maybe even making the changes in their life here, because we've got the home, we've got the card of divorce. So someone's looking to see what's going on in their commitments. Are their commitments work, life, marriage, working for them or not? That's what it's all about. 3 of Swords. 8 of Cups, you see. 8 of Cups, 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords, stealth, sneakiness. Someone is leaving or planning on leaving very quietly, as they may have the knowledge of something that's happened that's no-goer. That we see the 3 of Swords. This is a heartbreak. That's probably why someone is moving on, whether it's a love triangle or it's their heart has been torn, whatever this disappointment is. Okay, and it can speak to secrecy as well. Remember, because the High Priestess does hold the secrets within her. Maybe someone has the knowledge and the other person doesn't realize it, and they could be strategizing or finding a way to leave, to exit, to leave the conflict and move away. Even though their path moving forward is very uncertain. But there is an offer here on the table. We've got an 11 and a 12. 12 equals 3. 11, you cannot add it up. So 14 and 3 is 17. And 9 is 26. That equals an 8, which is Leo. And that speaks to courage and trusting in one's higher self and the ability to move forward. And also it does speak, it's a very strong sexual card, the Strength card. And someone's been holding back on their desires for quite some time, and it's probably this King of Wands, whoever this is for you. Okay, so I think I will leave it there. And that's our message for today, everyone. And Agape's come in to say goodbye for today. Hello and goodbye, everyone. I'm wishing you well. Just letting you all know that I'm completing the January readings today. And those of you that are on Patreon, I've already done the new moon, but the month ahead will be also done today, tomorrow. Thank you so much for those of you that are waiting on personal readings. I'm practically on, my time pretty good. My schedule is okay. I'm not far behind, but thank you. Even if it takes a couple of days more than what I asked you to be patient with, I want to thank you so much for your trust and for your patience. So wishing you well, everyone. Love and light. Love you all to bits and pieces. And thank you also for supporting Divine Debut in whatever you do, in liking, sharing, commenting on my videos. Anything that you do is holding this channel up. Thank you so much from the heart. All right. Talk to you in a moment. Love you lots. Ta-da.